Hey, it's Spellweaver, and here's another one of my devlogs, dedicated to all the fun things added last month. If you want to learn more about the game, here is a playlist, and some related links in the description. And for this first part, I'll let the game speak for itself, because now it has sound. That's right. Now we not only have sound for the main menu, but for all the game. Most actions have sounds now, as well as potion effects. Sounds are also positional and affected by distance. Please pay attention to this one. I've uploaded the new music to the channel recently, so you can check it out if you haven't already. It's all made by the same person who did the main menu theme, Riedrich, and he's also the one responsible for all the sound effects. The music that plays as I'm talking right now is the Wilderness theme. It's currently used for all the areas outside of the tavern. However, later on, some places will receive their own music. I'm also glad to announce that the composer isn't the only one I've been collaborating with on the project, as we've got an artist now. Those new doors, as well as beautiful new tiles for the alchemy table, piles of wood and chests are all their work. And now to gameplay updates. If you wander from the city to where the crossroads used to be, there is now a new location, the stables. As always, there's a mix of procedural generation to create the landscape and handcrafted building. The stables are the place where you go when you wish to leave the safe areas around the city and travel to somewhere more dangerous and exciting. To open the world map, you interact with the horse. This map lets you visit distant areas. There will be many more of them later on in development, with potentially infinite number being added during the game as you discover new places. I've intentionally made the icons blend with the map, as if they've been drawn on the same paper. The interface you're meant to be relying on is the list on the left. Map itself is mostly there to give relative positions, and it's probably going to become really cluttered in late game with all the random locations. Travel takes substantial in-game time, though it doesn't matter that much for now. The areas themselves are mostly the same as before, but with some new additions. Forest has the clearing at the end of the path, filled with all kinds of herbs, including the new one, Mandrake. Spawn rate for resources outside of the clearing has been reduced, so that players get most of them in one place, and picking in every corner of the woods isn't as important. It's still beneficial, just way less important than reaching the end. Changes to the Catacombs are a little more substantial. Similar to the forest, there is a room full of rewards at the end of the area, while the amount of resources encountered on the way there is reduced. In this case, it's a treasury with various containers, protected by 2 animated armors. They are really sturdy and hit hard, but are also twice as slow as you. You can destroy them in various ways, like shockwave potions, or use their slow speed to your advantage. Some of the chests in the treasury are locked, most importantly one with the most valuable loot, like this antique sword. So are some of the doors. Destroying the chest would let you take the items, at the cost of more fragile ones like gems breaking. Destroying the door is either completely safe or activates a hidden trap. If you want to be more careful, you can destroy a locked door from distance. Alternatively, you could use a lockpick to unlock either one safely. Where do you get lockpicks? Well, you buy them from Ricardo. Most of the treasures can be converted into something that glitters, which isn't always gold, but can always be used in a shop. Ricardo, for example, sells various food like apples, pretzels, spice, various booze, and of course lockpicks. He restocks once per day. There are a couple of new items in this store, mostly for flavor. Lockpicks are not only usable to open locks, they can also be distilled into something lawless, which is a component for a new potion of liquid chaos. This one can be either thrown or drank, in which case it will act as a random other potion. Is it going to be actually useful? To be honest, no idea, but it's definitely fun. We also have a potion of inner fire now. It provides a temporary immunity to cold, and essentially is just spiced wine. So that's it for this month. I'm slowly getting ready for the next demo release. There are still some features I need to implement, and then a significant amount of polish to get the game ready for public. If you want to see more of the game, please subscribe. You can also visit my Twitter for more frequent updates on development, or maybe you'd like to see the current public version of the game on itch, or donate to Project on Coffee. Links are all in the description. Thank you very much for watching, see you next time!